Hi everyone, continuing on with my series on the films of 1973, classic romantic drama picture requested by 99 Filmo called The Way We Were. This is a star-driven vehicle with Sydney Pollack in the director's chair. Cindy Pollock's had a long directorial career. He's done films like 3 Days of the Condor, Jeremiah Johnson, The Electric Horseman, Out of Africa, all of which star Robert Redford, who of course appears in this movie as well. The main character is played by Barbara Streisand. She's her name is Katie Morosky, and she's at the start of the picture she's an activist on a college campus, and she meets Robert Redford's character named Hubble, who is definitely the big man on campus. I kept sort of getting him confused with the Ryan O'Neal character from Love Story. I saw this movie months ago, and I'm like, is this the one where Barbara Streisand keeps calling Robert Redford preppy throughout the whole movie? No, that's actually Love Story. Alan McGraw calls Ryan O'Neal preppy in that film. But it's entirely appropriate because he is an incredibly handsome guy. A lot of stuff comes very easily to him. Doesn't have to struggle a great deal in life, and he's got sort of this natural-born writing talent, which he doesn't even use all that much. She's impressed by him in some ways, but in other ways, she says she thinks that he could apply himself a little bit better and achieve great things. He ends up joining the armed services, I think during World War II, and the two of them, they end up having sort of this on and off relationship where they won't see each other for years at a time, but then they'll meet again and they'll resume their relationship. It didn't start out as romantic, but eventually became that way. And at a certain point, they're married and they have children and they move out to Los Angeles, where Hubble can be a Hollywood screenwriter, which, of course, Katie thinks is a complete waste of his talent. Let's see. In addition to, I just wanted to mention that Cindy Pollock, of course, passed away a few years back, which is very disappointing because he's done a lot of films. He worked with Paul Newman, of course. Tom Cruise, he directed The Firm. He worked with Dustin Hoffman and Harrison Ford 3 different times. The last film that he directed was The Interpreter with Nicole Kidman. Another actor that I recognized in this movie was James Woods, who's another activist at the college alongside Barbara Streisand's character. The movie won an Oscar for the song that Barbara Streisand recorded for the soundtrack, which is called The Way We Were. For some reason I thought it was Send in the Clowns, but of course, why wouldn't it be The Way We Were? I mean, that's the name of the movie after all. It also won an Oscar for the score. Reading over the Wikipedia page, it didn't seem like it got a great critical reception. In fact, people were negatively comparing it to The Great Gatsby, which hadn't even come out yet, another Robert Redford movie. Of course, The Great Gatsby isn't a particularly well-loved picture at this point anymore. Not that version, anyway. Yeah, so, there was a lot of, I guess, well, from what I've read, people didn't seem to think that it was all that well-written, that there were big, sort of story holes, what have you. I didn't think it was a bad picture. I enjoy movies like this that take place over a long period of time and show how a relationship between two people evolve. And yeah, so a decent picture. Not one that really stands out greatly, but I am glad I saw it. So thanks very much, Mr. 99 Filmo, for recommending it. I appreciate that. And I will have, of course, more 1973 videos to come. Thanks very much for watching, guys.